Hello everyone, this is Kian. I am currently at Toronto Pearson International Airport. I just landed from the Air Canada flight. I'm here this weekend because of the event at Niagara Falls. It is my favorite singer of all time. It's a group from Hong Kong called Twins. They are having a world tour at the moment, and this weekend they are having a concert at Niagara Falls. Therefore, being a crazy fan, I am here. In this video, I'm just going to document some of my weekend moments, having a solo trip by myself in Canada at Niagara Falls. First thing first, I'm driving off to Walmart and McDonald's. I'm so excited. Like over 10 years ago when I went to Vancouver for the first time, I went to McDonald's just to order a meal deal. And then the assistant there was like, oh, would you like to add like whatever Canadian dollars to change the fries to Poutine? And at the time I didn't know what Poutine was. I thought she was saying changing the fries to a pudding, like a dessert. So I said, yeah, sure. But it turned out to be the Canadians' classic dish, Poutine. And the good thing is, I love the McDonald's Poutine because their fries with the cheese curd is just amazing. Look at this delicious goodie. I don't know why, like afterwards, I just really missed this. I've only had it once, like in Vancouver. I don't know why. It is much better than those beef chips or like those thick chips from the UK. Oh my god. This is like a dream come true. It's just so good compared to those thick chips. I think the problem of the thick chips is the thick chips are too thick, so the gravy can't really penetrate through the chips to the inside, and usually it's really boiling hot and very flavorless. But the McDonald's chips or McDonald's fries, whatever, are very thin, so it's literally soaked by gravy and also the melting cheese curd. I love it. This is like so devil. It's like 800 calories for this small box. Oh my god. And as usual, I'm very cheap, so I usually love to download those apps or whatever just to get coupons, and somehow in this McDonald's in Walmart, there's a free cheeseburger with any purchase, so I got a free cheeseburger as well. So definitely one tip is when you go abroad or wherever, make sure download the app and just to see whether they have any coupons or deals or rewards whatsoever. I think it's very important in the USA. However, I do think they are storing my information selling to other companies, but I get some discount at least. Okay, I just demolished my poutine and the cheeseburger. Now I'm on the way to Niagara Falls. I finally got to my hotel room just before midnight. It's about 1 hour drive from Toronto airport area. So this room is not very good, but it is quite cheap when I booked it. I booked like a queen bedroom, like the most basic one. And I got a upgrade to the king size. So this is like the bathroom. It's been renovated, so I think it's quite modern looking now compared to what it used to look like. And I don't know what this is. Oh, this is just like a wardrobe area. And the king size bed is behind me. And the view is very stunning. A car park view. This is crazy. I probably just wouldn't open the blind anyway. This hotel is called Crowne Plaza Fallsview. It does have the view of Niagara Falls, but it's on the other side of the building, I guess. And I'm only here for like 2 nights, so it's not like I pay for views usually. And this time I'm just unlucky. I wasn't upgraded to a better room, but oh well, this is life. I guess I'll just call it a day now. I need to get some rest and get some energy for some sightseeing tomorrow.
The next morning.
I just had breakfast on Saturday morning and now I am starting my sightseeing. So the only thing to see here is obviously Niagara Falls. The first thing I'm going to do is going to cross the Rainbow Bridge to the USA. I know this bridge for a long time actually, back 10 years ago when I used to live in California. And I had the idea of coming to Toronto and Niagara Falls for sightseeing. I kind of wanted to cross the Rainbow Bridge and I was like, oh, this is so cool. But it never happened until 10 years later. So now I guess it's just to fulfill my dream. And it's quite funny that the traffic jam is quite bad going to the USA, but there's no traffic coming to Canada. Maybe everyone is going for the freedom and liberty. Oh well, there doesn't seem to be anyone walking across the bridge, only cars, so hopefully I might have the bridge to myself. I made sure to bring my passport just in case I cannot enter either the USA or back to Canada, so I'm stuck on the bridge forever. My hotel is literally across the road from the entrance to Rainbow Bridge, super convenient. I am now through that gate, so I'm on the bridge, kind of in between of Canada and the USA now. Wow. It's actually less windy than I imagined because I was thinking it's above a river and it's near the falls, so it's gonna be quite windy, but actually it's pretty pleasant. The temperature is not actually as cold as London nowadays, so it's quite nice. I think the bad thing of the traffic jam is that they are literally not moving along the pedestrian road. So when I was taking a selfie earlier, a person in the car was asking whether I'd like him to take a photo of me, but it's just a bit like embarrassing. So I refused. But yeah, it's a pretty empty bridge. And behind me, there's that Niagara Falls. Yeah, it's really cool. And it's quite crazy that on the Canadian side, they have a casino resort kind of thing. And on the American side, there's a observation deck. I think the view on the Canadian side is better because it is facing the horseshoe section of the fall. So it has a better panoramic view. But yeah, I'm going there later after crossing the bridge. I'm approaching the American border now. It looks just very American. I think they take their border very seriously. Look at all of the black fences, etc. I can't film passing this door, I suppose. I just entered the USA, however, I was robbed another $6, apart from the $1 to cross the bridge. There's something on I-94 I wasn't really aware of, and apparently it should be part of the flight ticket, but since I am crossing by foot, I have no tickets whatsoever, so I have to pay the $6 on the spot at the border control. I feel the USA side of the Niagara Falls just has a very different vibe to the Canadian side. It is very peaceful over here. There's a state park right next to the river. However, just across the bridge to the Canadian side, there are casinos and hotels, water parks, amusement parks, etc. It's just more buzzing. I think I prefer peaceful. The color here is so beautiful. There are ginkgo trees and I love the autumn leaves. I'm on the observation deck of the USA side now. It's free somehow today. I don't really know why. There's no ticket barriers or whatever. But there's a really beautiful view of the Rainbow Bridge behind me. I really like this kind of autumn leaves on the side of the cliffs with a bridge. It reminds me of Japan a lot. And behind me, on the other side of the observation deck, Niagara Falls are behind me. It is really cool. Wow. I love the view so much, especially with the autumn leaves. I think it's just much nicer than other seasons. Oh my god, the American side is crazy because it is on the top of the cliff, so the water is very strong and then the mist with the wind just got all over the air, and I got really wet when I went to a viewpoint earlier. But the view was amazing though. I guess it might be difficult for people who have vertigo. It is quite high up. After a short visit to the USA, I am on the way back to Canada now. Bye, USA. I'm back to Canada now. It is just $1 on the way to the USA, so it's nothing to be collected on the way back to Canada. Yeah, I think the border controls is quite different between the USA and Canada. I think the US, they take it way too seriously. And the Canada side is just like any other country. I'm continuing to do more sightseeing in the Canadian side of the Niagara Falls. The Canada side is definitely more exciting. Look at the zip line behind me. I suppose they can do more activities, and it's on the other side of the river, so there's no big drop of the terrain. So yeah, they can do cruises and zip line, etc. And the view is more panoramic as well. The two sections of the falls are clearly visible behind me. I personally find the boat very crazy because it's literally submerged by the mist. What is the fun of getting so wet, and it's not really possible to take photos anyway, and everyone has to be in the very ugly red rain jacket, plastics as well, so that's why I'm not doing the cruise. Further along the river shore on the Canadian side, there's also the other side of the river as well, and there's a big drop. And I think it is more spectacular than the USA side, and I'm being attacked by mist once again, so I need to leave this place as soon as possible. But it is just a really beautiful and very cool experience to see what nature could do. Well, oh my god, crazy!
next day.
This is the second and also the last day of me in Canada. I had a wonderful evening last night at a concert. This morning I just had some breakfast. The breakfast was actually very American and I like it. Somehow I think it's very similar to full English breakfast, but I just don't really taste the grease. Maybe because they keep everything in the steam oven instead of in a heat lamp with everything floating in oil. I think the combination of savory and sweet food is pretty good. The pancake, French toast, and waffle are available, as well as all of the classic savory dishes. And the hotel had an amazing view on the 10th floor from the restaurant. It's such a nice way to start the day, having breakfast with a view of Niagara Falls. I'm going to check out of the hotel very shortly and just going to do some shopping in an outlet at Toronto Airport. To conclude my solo trip, I'm in the Walmart car park at the moment because I just went to McDonald's and got another serving of poutine. Honestly, I don't know when next time I'll ever have poutine again, and I love the McDonald's version. So it's like this. Yay! I love poutine. This McDonald's poutine is honestly so tasty. I recommend all my friends to try the poutine from McDonald's when they come to Canada. It was so good. I don't know why the McDonald's poutine is just so good. I've recommended all my friends who are visiting Canada to try the McDonald's poutine, but I don't really think many of them listen to me, and they were like, it's McDonald's, it's gonna be bad, because McDonald's is not like something fancy anyway, and the traditional poutine is not made by this kind of very thin French fries. It's made by thick chips. Oh well, their loss. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and comment below. And please do subscribe to my channel and follow my Instagram. Thanks for watching.